Hello everybody, hope all is good. We are back with another YouTube video. Today we are at the Physique Club and I'm going to be training pull with a little bit of legs with Phoebe.
Hello!
You want to introduce yourself?
Well, they know who I am.
Yeah, they know that you're like Mrs. Tipper, essentially. But yeah, we're going to be going in. It's the opening day. I don't know. I'm probably not going to train straight away because I don't really want it to be like. It depends how busy it is, but we'll just see. But I've got stiff legs and like mostly back on the menu with a little bit of like hamstring and adductor work. And Phoebe's going to be jumping in and doing a little bit with me. So yeah, we're going to go in. I'll eat my pre and a little bit probably. So we're going to pack all that stuff to bring in. Really, probably won't bring everything in, and then we'll kind of go from there. So yeah, that's everything guys, and I'll see you in the next clip. Yes, hello guys. So I do appreciate that by the time you're actually watching this video, that it's actually been probably about a month and a half since I filmed this, and I can tell it's been a while because my face is looking a lot fatter looking back at this video. Now I'm gonna do a voiceover for this video because it's not very long, and like it was really loud in the gym. I didn't really do any talking. I didn't really film any sort of like clips that actually involve me talking. Really, I think there's one clip where I'm like talking and I think I'm just like rambling, to be honest, and you'll see it in this video because I have left it in, but for the most part I'm going to do a voiceover. So as you can see, I'm starting off with stiff leg deadlifts. Now as you can see, I'm pretty strong how I can just freaking chuck one end up and put the 20 kilo plate on. But anyway, I worked up to 6 plates, which was pretty cool because like the week prior I pulled 6 plates here and I only got 1, and I think that was probably just down to it being like a new setup and I wasn't quite like feeling on the money, but I was feeling good today, which is cool because considering it was after like a 3-hour drive as well. I hate doing like fucking deadlifts usually after doing like a long drive, and then driving back after deadlifts as well, so usually quite rough, but either way we get it done regardless. So as you can see, this is the 6 plate top set. I think I got 4 reps, and honestly like they were moving so well, so I was pretty bummed out not to get the 5th, but it was moving. But as you can see, it's pretty busy in there. It's the Physique Club meetup, or like the main public opening day, sorry, not the meetup. But it was a really cool experience, to be fair, and I just spoke to a lot of cool people, and I even had some clients there, which I'll come on to in a minute. But as you can see, they were absolutely flying. Moves off the floor very nicely. Oh, boom, hit a bit of a brick wall. Fuck, I'm gonna go smack my head into the wall. This is the clip I was on about where I'm just kind of rambling. I think I was talking about how a few of my clients are about to turn up, which is really cool, man. Like it's really cool to think that I actually have clients that are coming to like things like this now. But either way, as you can see, I'm now on to some leg curls. Now I was really like, honestly, this is one of the highlights of the session because around this time I was dealing with quite a lot of sort of issues with my left, like the connective tissue around my sort of left knee. So it was really nice like getting on here and being able to do this pretty much pain-free. I think just because of the angle that it's sort of set up at allowed me to not really get too much sort of into that sort of stretch position, which while like the hamstrings for sure have the best leverage in the stretch, I cannot get a full stretch without getting discomfort, or I couldn't at this point. I can now. I'm still dealing with some slight issues there, but either way, that was really quite a big highlight of the session there for me. But then after that we did some single arm pull downs, which didn't film, but as you can see, we're now on the pre-core T-bar, best T-bar in the game. Every piece of kit in this gym is probably the best piece in the game. Like some really phenomenal pieces of kit. But either way, as you can see, we've got a I think this is like a 4 or 5 plate T-bar. I can't remember. I did a top set of 5 plates, but I have no idea what set this is, and I can't actually see how many plates that is because I just can't see the gaps between the plates. But either way, we did a set. I did 3 sets on here actually. I think I did 2 sets of 4 plates for both back down sets, and just like sort of like some drop offs in the reps. Now it's funny because I'm actually going to the Physique Club on Friday and Saturday this weekend, and I think I'm going to train pull there on Saturday again, which would be cool because I'm going to go fucking redeem myself on this T-bar and a few other exercises. However, it will be a bit of a time constraint session, so I might actually film it 90-minute pull day, because it's going to be the same sort of layout as this session, but I'm going to kind of condense down the volume and move a few things around, like potentially arm work, so I can accommodate the fact that I also have to do cardio post-workout to obviously get that in. Currently doing daily cardio. This is my client Zach, who is doing some T-bars with much better form than I was. Hashtag nobody. But anyway, yeah, it's really good to see Zach. Like he's an absolute freak. So shout out Zach if you're watching this, bro. You're a freak, and I'm excited to get him on stage next year. And then here is myself, spotting Louis, who is not my client, but he's one of my client's mates. So shout out Louis and shout out Ollie, because Ollie, you are my client. Yeah, fucking class seeing you two both as always. I saw you guys all in the posing room as well at the end, which was again pretty immense to obviously see you guys pose in person and kind of critique you where needed. But either way, that is Louis taking 3 plates for a top set with some nice assisted reps as well, just to really fucking rinse off the entirety of his chest, which is obviously pretty cool. You can see the OG Cybex Smith in the background there too, which is obviously a nice little touch. But yeah, here we are. We've got the Cybex VR2 row. Now I won't lie, this is like the first time I think I've properly used one of these row machines. I don't know if you can see that guy in there just about to walk in front of the camera. That's the other goat of teen bodybuilding, Josh Campbell, my op basically, the only other teen to win a overall in UK DBFA history. So yeah, the op there, they're watching me as I absolutely pretty much ragged the shit out of this machine. But yeah, really love this machine. Like, I'm someone who struggles to connect with my lats, but this machine is beautiful. And here's Phoebe trying it out too, because like I said, she jumped in for a few of the movements, and she really likes this. She really enjoys training pull, which is surprising, because like, this is not me being sexist, but most girls do not like training upper body, but Phoebe's different. She actually loves training her back, which is cool. But yeah, I think we did like 2 sets on here, maybe 3. I can't remember, but I'm gonna go with 2. But yeah, it felt really good. It's really easy to drive your hip into your sort of hip pocket area because of the sort of angle of the machine. You literally are you're literally pulling down into your hips. It's perfect. But yeah, that was really nice. As you can see, still absolutely booming because of the meetup, which is really cool. I think this is a pretty high rep set, to be honest. Like, I'm pretty sure I was watching this back when I was editing it earlier, and I believe this set is probably around like 15 to 20 odd reps or so. So yeah, holy fatigue, bro. Don't cry about it, just get after it. Like, at the end of the day, I'm sure I did build maybe some potential muscle from this set. Hopefully I did. But either way, yeah, really like this machine, and I'm excited to utilize this piece of kit again, which will happen soon, hopefully, as I previously mentioned. But anyway, back to Phoebe, hitting another set on here. She's pretty, like, I would legitimately say Phoebe's pretty strong for a female who dabbles in the gym, to be fair. Like, who never Phoebe won't mind me saying this, but and like, I completely respect her. She is like very strong, like, relative to the fact she doesn't train consistently. But yeah, that was obviously really cool training with the girlfriend there. But anyway, after this, I believe we did maybe one more back movement potentially. I want to say like I did like a set of a lat pull down, but I actually don't know if I did in the end. But I remember, I think I did 1 set on some adductor work and some calves potentially, which I didn't film, but I did do the Strive Preach Curl, which you can see now. Very nice piece of kit. Now, I've used the plate loaded prime curl. This is so much better. First of all, it's pin loaded. I prefer pin loaded stuff for the most part, just because it's just so much more convenient for the most part. But I do like plate loaded things. But yeah, I really like this piece of kit. It's really nice. The only preacher I actually prefer over it, I think, is the Jim Leco one, which is just, even though you can't adjust the resistance profiles on it, it is just an elite piece of kit. But this is definitely twofold just below that. This is probably like top 2 either way. But yeah, really nice piece of kit. And then that was pretty much the end of the session. As you can see, here I am in the posing room, a lot softer than I am now, which is actually kind of mad to think about, because I'm only like 6-7 kilos lighter, but like, I'm so much fucking sharper, which is kind of a joke, to be fair, but I guess that's the special routine for you. But either way, as you can see, hitting some poses, like I said, looking pretty soft here now, obviously in like a relative sort of comparison sort of standpoint. But either way, to be honest, that is pretty much this video wrapped up, guys. So I do hope you enjoyed this. I will have another video out this week. It's also another voiceover, but it's a slightly more in-depth voiceover, and it will be a bit longer. So yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you liked it, good, like, subscribe, whatever. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out.